Hey everybody, I want to share a quick word of encouragement with you, and I just want to be transparent and share something that I have to deal with in my own personal life, a health condition that I was diagnosed with about 10 years ago called endometriosis. Endometriosis, basically, long story short, is it attacks all of the female organs and eventually shuts them down with scar tissue so that you can't basically conceive, you can't give birth. And the thing about endometriosis is that it is so excruciatingly painful. And there's moments when I've had to deal with this that I cannot stand up. I cannot walk. I am in so much pain. And I'm a person that does not take pain reliever. I won't do it. And my mom gets mad at me because I won't even hardly take ibuprofen. It's got to be like really bad for me to even pop an ibuprofen. But I don't take any type of painkillers for anything. And so the only thing you can do is endure when those things happen, when it hits me. And it's usually, once a month. But it's one of the most painful things that a woman can experience next to childbirth. And my condition is very severe. It's one of the more severe cases of it. Doctors told me for years that I would not be able to get pregnant. And if I did, it would have to be very young. And that the only way, there's no cure for this. So the only thing that they do technically is really just remove your ovaries. That's what they do for women with this. I've had surgery for it in the past and nothing cures it. And I remember feeling hopeless. There was a time in my life where I was so hopeless. One of my biggest desires is to be a mother. Not just to have a baby, but I want to be a mother. And that's one of my biggest desires. And obviously to do that, you give birth. And the Lord has given me promises of that. But the enemy attacks any truth that God gives you, right? He replaces it with a lie, or he tries to. And there was one moment where I was in so much pain. I was crying out to God to take it away. And it was so excruciating. And sometimes I pass out from that pain because my body, that's just how my body reacts to it. In this moment, I was able to endure through it, but it was in so much pain. I was crying out to God that he would just make it stop. And I was reflecting on that, and I thought about when Jesus was on the cross and he was in so much pain. Even before he got to the cross, he'd been beaten, he was mocked, he was spat upon, he was lashed. Everything about him, he was unrecognizable, and he didn't deserve any of it. And he even said to Father, he said to God, if there's any way this cup can pass from me, but not my will be done, Lord, but your will be done in my life. See, Jesus chose you in the midst of pain because he could have made it stop. He's God. He's Father, he's Son, he's Holy Spirit. And he could have made it stop. And in that moment, he said, but I choose your will. And God knew that through the pain, he had to choose you. The pain was the only way to get to you. He had to endure the pain to get to you because he loved you so much. It didn't matter what he faced. You were worth it to him. You were worth all of that pain, all of that torment, all of that abuse, because he chose you, he loved you, and he understood what he had to endure to give you that bridge to get to him. And that's what I want to encourage you with, is Jesus, God, then raised his Son from death to life. And we have an advocate in Jesus Christ that no matter what the enemy sends our way, Jesus raises dead things to life because he already conquered death. So I want you to know that in the pain, there's purpose in your pain. There's greater things on the other side of your pain. God knew what was on the other side of that cross. It was life, it was victory. And through your pain, there's purpose in it. God will use it, nothing is wasted, and he sees the other side of it. So I want to give you that hope. Endure. Know that God is for you. He has victory for you. Your pain is not for naught. There's purpose in your pain, and he will use it to give you great victory, okay? Trust in his promises and stay focused on truth. I love you guys so much. I'm always praying for you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.